Hey guys, Dave. We'll be working on this old thing again, case 230. And I don't know if you recall my last video about this. I think it was in my last video. Something came free and I broke both needles on it. And this thing's been sitting ever since under a pear tree. What happened was this little arm right here, the bolt fell out and it didn't push the needles back when it tied, and the needles stayed in the chamber and got cremated. So I did get the needles re-welded, but I hadn't really had time to put them on. I've been round baling everything this year, but I've got a small field that I want to square bale. So I'm going to dig my needles out of the truck. And the guy I took them to get them welded, I don't know. I hope it works. It looks like it's just MIG welded. But he's welded a bunch of needles for us in the past. And the funny thing was, it didn't break in the same spot where you think it broke. It broke. One broke here, one broke here. So almost like the needles was just a hair off, and you can tell now that they're off a little bit, just from being welded. They're off about an inch at the tips. So hopefully I can take that out in adjustment. But the first thing we got to do is, since this baler's been sitting for 2 years, or almost 2 years, I think it's been 2 years, we've got to rid it of all unwanted pests. So I got to go get my wasp spray, and we'll take care of what we got to take care of. Well, I found one nest down here, and had about 4 red wasps on it. And unfortunately, it was right where I need to lay, or where they all fell. But they were up under that rail right there. And this was laying here somewhere. There's a nest right there. I don't know if you can see it now. We got to figure out where all the red wasps went. There were 2 or 3. Flew out right up in here. I killed one, but I don't see the other one. Anyway, I'll get the camera set up, and I think I'll set the camera up on this side. Maybe. See what we can see. PB blast on these. Thankfully I did keep my nuts on here. This spent the last few minutes trying to gather up stuff, but I didn't really find all I was looking for. I thought I had a possible boat that I took off. I took off the new hauling and scrap. I can put back in there. I'll go get my re-threader. you got a flat spot all the way down the side of it. And we'll rethread this one. Okay, let's try this again. I got my rethreader out, clean these threads up good.
Yes, you're up and down movement one day. Okay, when you tighten down the most. You're not going to tighten down too tight. It's going to snug. And you probably have to come back later. And then open it back up. For some reason, they're using two different size nuts. Yeah, put that on.
I'm gonna leave one of them loose right there. Now I've got to move this. I've got to move this plunger out of my way. Come over here. It's a big old wood in the garden spider. Okay, plunger's out of the way. Here's the timing marks. I don't know if you can see one there, one there. That's the timing marks for the knotter. But I ain't ready for it just yet. Just cleaning up here, got all kind of crap in the damn way. Now I want to see if this needle, this what I'm going to try to do is just push this carriage up in here. I want it to slightly touch right here. Hitting this other side. This other side's tilted this way. I need to bring it back. I'll pull it down and bring it back a little bit. This one's hitting too low. And that one, you can go under weight just a hair more. This one's got to pull this one back. Okay, so what I did is I just loosened it up good. I'm going to try to work it in there, get it right, and then tighten it up, see if that works any better. still want to pop over the other way a little bit. Open it. It's pretty close to where it needs to be. But it's still wanting to pull over this way too much. And this one is too low. I'm going to tighten up the front bolt. And that should bring it up a little bit. Almost perfect right there. That's the best way to do it. Just put them on loosely, run up in here, get them where you need them, and adjust to the bottom. If you tighten up the front bolt, it brings it up. Tighten up the back bolt, it brings it down. And you got side to side movement, and you tighten that up. Just don't want it to hit on something coming up. It looks like it's going pretty good. I'm going to get my book. I'm going to make sure I got these at the right depth. Anyway, looking at my book, it says needle should be set to allow the needle to lightly rub against the knotted hook pinion. At the same time, the needle should be at least 1/16 inch from the twine disc cleaners. So that's the cleaner. I know it's hard to see out here in the sun shadows. This is the pinion. So it's rubbing against it, and it looks like it's at least a 1/16 away from the cleaner, but I'm going to get a tape measure just to make sure. This one's a little bit further than that one, so I'm going to double check them measurements, and if it's good, we'll go from there. Okay, after a lot of adjustments on this one needle here, it's the first one I put on. I still ain't got it the way I want it, but I think the reason is, if you look here, you can kind of tell how close that is to hitting right there, whereas this one is perfect. Plenty of moving all the way around. I've got this one pretty close where it needs to be. I know this damn camera don't like up close views. Let me see if I can zoom in. And anyway, I did find this thing right here. This is basically a 1/16 of an inch wide. I've got an 1/8 of an inch there. I've probably got 1/4 of an inch here, but the problem is this tip of this needle, it hangs lower than that part, and if I go any lower, let's see if you can see it. Where my needle's at. If I go any lower, it's going to hit. It's going to hit on this cleaner right here. So I'm just going to have to run like that. And I don't know really of any other way to adjust this needle anymore where it will get away from that. But like I said, that side over there looks real good. So that'll be all for today. I'll try to get this uploaded before I go to work and see what time it is. It's nearly 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm gonna have to, I doubt I'll have time today to get it uploaded, maybe tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm gonna try to use it, so we'll get out here and make another video. We're trying to get it timed up and get this I'm gonna get this, go ahead and get this bolt, this rod right here. This rod goes into this thing here. I'll go ahead and hook it up today. I thought I had a greasable bolt from New Holland, but I never could find it, so we'll just put a regular bolt in there and hopefully it'll last. And we'll check all the timing tomorrow and see what we can See if we can get the bail. Thanks for watching.